Start over.
Okay.
Okay. Hey everybody. John from Betting Bets, Best Picks. Today's special guest is Marilyn.
Hello.
That's my sister. And what we're going to do today, we're going to go over the fights. We're going to go over my best bets. And then I'm going to make my picks. Oh, actually, Marilyn's going to give her picks from the perspective of a person that
Has never watched
a fight in her life. And she's going to pick the winners. This is going to be kind of like if a person goes to the casino, you go to Vegas, and somebody just starts betting, and you're going to see how somebody that doesn't know anything about fights picks, and watch, she'll probably get lucky and pick them all. But,
I'm not that lucky.
But we're going to let her pick first, and then I'm going to go through and
pick the winners.
Pick the winners. So, we have UFC Fight Night, which is May 30th. It's going to be held at the Apex Arena in Nevada. And let me put my glasses on. And it's going to be held in Las Vegas. Please hit that subscribe. I've been getting some more subscribers. So, and also, if you're not making money, I don't know what to tell you. Because if you check my last video out, once again, I've had 5 videos, or 5 nights of fighting. I think the first one, I don't think the first one, I just talked about it. I didn't have it on video though. But I went 80%. My losing weekend was at still over 70%, and I still made money. So remember, I haven't had a losing week yet. Then I went 80-something%, and I went 90-something%. With the first 5 winners of the night. So we got Chris Gutierrez against Vince Morales. Chris G, we'll call him, is the favorite in this fight, and I don't know a whole lot about these two fighters. So once again, it'll be a great fight to watch. Any fight's better than nothing, but for me, this definitely won't be one of my best bets because I don't know enough about him. But I'm going to pick somebody anyways, just so I can do mine, compare my picks to Marilyn's. So Marilyn, what do you think?
Do you know anything about?
I know nothing about either, other than.
Okay, well, without research, because usually when I do things, I would research, look them up. But because I know nothing, what does this mean? 140 and 110. What does that mean?
Well, if I told you that, then I'd be cheating.
Oh,
so
okay.
Just going from, like, you were to say you were to go to a casino, and you just saw these two guys on the board, and you just wanted to make
I'm gonna say Chris because I know about 5 Chris's in my life, so I'll go with Chris.
All right. So Marilyn's going with Chris Gutierrez on the basis that she knows 5 Chris's, and I'm gonna pick. I'm going to go with Vince Morales, just because this fight's so close. And, okay, so the next fight is Louis Smolka against Casey Kenny. This is kind of a strange fight because these guys are, I think one of these guys is, I know one of these guys has a way bigger size advantage. And if I'm not mistaken, these guys are fighting at 135. Could be, I think it's 135. Don't hold me to that though. So so Louis Smolka and Casey Kenny.
Are they both the same age?
They're one is like 28 and one's like 26 or 7.
And they've been in the same amount of time, both of them?
Yeah, Louis is he's got 16 wins, 6 losses. Okay. Casey Kenny is 13-2, and they're both about one of them is I think Casey Kenny is the taller. I think he's like 5'9", and the other guy's 5'6" or 5'7". They're both real small guys, but they're
Okay, I'm gonna go with the first one.
Louis.
Louis.
All right. And I know why she's gonna say Louis.
No. Okay, well, your middle name is Louis.
Yep.
My grandson is Louis.
Yep.
My grandfather was Louis.
Yep.
But He's only 5'7", so he must be wiry. He can get down there to the taller guy and get a good punch in there.
Well, that's it. There's another good reason why you need somebody with best bets like me. That's why you need to subscribe. Because she's picking Lewis because she knows 3 Lewises. Okay, I'm going with Casey. And I'm only going with Casey, well, actually, for a couple of reasons.
Because...
One, I like his ground game. 2, I like that he only has 2 losses in this in his career. What I don't like is that he's a minus 260 because I don't think he's that. This fight could go to Lewis. That's the thing. I don't like that he's minus 260 because you can't make no money. I mean, you got to put up a lot of money. You know, to put up 260 to make 100, you're taking a big chance against a guy that's really good. And and I do pick this fight to go the distance. I'm gonna I'll say it now because I'm not gonna say it later. Just as a I would almost go putting the money. You know what I would do? I would bet this to go the distance, and I'd put a smaller amount on Casey, and Maryland would bet on Lewis. So, okay, we'll go to the next one. Okay, so we got Tim Elliott and Brandon Royval for the third fight of the prelims. Prelims are going to be held at 6 p.m. And
tonight? No, 30th?
On the 30th, yeah. So okay, so Tim Elliott or Brandon Royval, who do you like?
Tim.
Tim? All right, so Maryland's going with Tim Elliott. And I am too. I love Tim Elliott in this fight. His this is going to be definitely one of my top picks. He's kind of a favorite. I'm not sure. I noticed the line changes have been moving big time on a lot of these fighters. Like for instance, the next fight that we're going to be going over is Jamahal Hill against Abreu. That fight there jumped from Jay Hill went from minus 120 to minus 160 overnight. A lot of these fights are there's big discrepancies, like Roosevelt Roberts. This is one of the biggest difference in odds, probably for an entire card, and I think probably maybe that I've ever seen. There's some huge favorites. So okay, so that's nothing. I don't need to say anything more because I'm giving my best bets, and I'm definitely gonna say bet on Tim Elliott, because he's one of the toughest guys out there, and he's gonna win, 100%. Okay, so
good. I picked the right person.
Yes, you did. Okay, so our next fight is Billy Quarantillo against Spike Carlisle. Now, there's a couple of names, huh?
I'm going for Spike.
You like Spike? All right, Maryland likes Spike.
The other guy's been in quarantine for too long, so I'm going for Spike.
All right, and I'm going with Billy. Now remember, so far I've only, at the end I'll go over them, but these are just picks. These aren't my best bets.
Who's Billy?
Some of them might be.
The other guy, okay. Quarantino.
Yeah.
Quarantino.
Quarantillo.
Oh, Tio.
Okay, so we were on Billy Quarantillo against Spike Carlisle. The betting general public is wrong 80% of the time, and that would be Maryland. Somebody that just walks into a casino and makes a few bets, they're gonna lose 80% of their bets. It's just a true fact.
Why I don't go.
And if you've been following me, I've been the complete opposite. I can't stress it enough. If you want to make money, just follow me, because who's going to say that I'm going to be giving these bets away for free say in a year, say in 2 years? Already you could have made yourself unlimited amount of money every week. I can't beg you to make money. Our next. So Maryland picked Spike. I took Billy. The lowest is 140 favorite. The highest is 175. Odds don't mean anything to me, though. I'm just giving it out to the public so you know what. And I will admit, I don't know a whole lot about this card this time. Some of these cards are loaded with fighters that I know so much about. I've been following them for 20 years, over 20 years. Some of these, now I'm getting to some that I do know, and I know their fighting styles, and I know the way they fight, and who they match up well against and who they don't. So, okay, so the next fight, the next fight is Kevin Holland and Daniel Rodriguez. Remember, these aren't in order. So I may well, here, let's go to the undercard still. And Caitlin Chikagian.
Is that a woman?
Yeah, these are the females.
Oh.
Against Antonina Shevchenko. Who do you like? Caitlin or Antonina?
I'll go with Caitlin.
Caitlin? Okay. Marilyn likes Caitlin, and I love Caitlin. She just likes Caitlin. I love Caitlin. This is absolutely going to be one of my best bets. So Maryland, I know for sure, has one winner. Real quick, Caitlin is minus. She goes anywhere from. Caitlin goes anywhere from plus 110 to plus 125. Shevchenko goes anywhere from minus 140 to minus 160. So we're gonna make money on this one because Caitlin is a beast, and I followed her, and I know that she matches up well against the Shevchenko girl, and we don't need to talk about it anymore because we're gonna make money on it. Kevin Holland and Daniel Rodriguez. Who do you like? Do you like Kevin Holland or Daniel Rodriguez?
Daniel sounds like he's probably a tough fighter.
Okay. Maryland's going with Daniel because he sounds tough. And let me tell you a couple things here. Kevin Holland, this is going to be his second fight within like 2 weeks. They brought him back because his last fight he won. He had a first round. I believe it was a TKO, or maybe he choked the guy out. I don't remember, but I know it was in the first round. It was a real quick fight. So they're bringing him back within 2 weeks to fight, which is really unheard of. And then the funny thing is, he's fighting against Daniel Rodriguez, who trains with Cowboy, who does the same stuff. Cowboy will come back within a week or two and fight. Cowboy probably will fight 5 times this year. But anyway, I'm a huge Cowboy fan, and I like the way that he trains his guys over there at the BMF ranch. So I'm going with Daniel. Wait, did I say that right? Yeah, Daniel. Daniel's a plus 174. Kevin Holland's minus, basically, yeah, 200. That's a lot of casinos don't even have this on the books because he's coming back from just fighting. He just got back. He just got done fighting. So Roosevelt Roberts against Brock Weaver. So Marilyn, you like Roosevelt? You like Roosevelt? Mm-hmm. Okay, Roosevelt is minus. This is one of them huge discrepancies. He's minus 300. Brock is plus 240. And
he's an underdog, huh?
You're picking you picked the favorite.
I did?
Yeah, oh. He's minus 300.
I don't know how it even works.
Yeah. I'm going with the same guy. I'm going with Roosevelt. Mackenzie Dern and Hannah Cyphers. Mackenzie Dern and Hannah Cyphers. Who do you like on that?
I don't know. What do you know about them?
You know.
What do you know about them?
Okay. Mackenzie Dern is 7-1. Hannah is 10-4. Mackenzie is a huge favorite, and
same age, same size.
yeah, they're both the same size. Yeah, they're real small girls. They're both about the same age. I believe Mackenzie's a little bit older.
I'll go with Mackenzie.
Mackenzie? Okay. I love this fight, and I really like both fighters. Oh my gosh, Mackenzie's up to minus 400. That is huge. That may be that is the biggest favorite on the card, and I already I believe, yeah, that's one of my best bets. You can already here, let me you can already see it's already been circled right. It's already been circled right there. So Marilyn picked one of my best bets. What I do is I go through and I pick my best bets, and then whenever I do this, I just go through and discuss them a little bit. Try not to get too deep because it doesn't matter. We're just here to
choose,
make the best bets, make the best picks, yeah. and then bet them, and then cash your tickets and make money. And once again, if you've been following me, you would have made a ton of cash. I don't think she don't have as much experience. Actually, she does have experience, but I didn't like her 2 fights ago. She had a loss, and I just didn't like the way she looked. And Mackenzie's such a tough girl. I can see why she's a minus 400. So that's who I'm going with. Bigoy Ivanov against Augusto Sakai. Now, I already know who Marilyn's going to pick on this fight. I already know.
I'm going for the Augusto, huh? I'll go for the other
Are you
guy.
really?
Yes.
Okay, Marilyn's going with Ivanov.
Ivan.
I'm going with Augusto, because that's my last name, basically. The first August. Yep, the first 6 letters are my last name, so I'm going with that. I'm going with Augusto. But that ain't my best pick, so don't bet that for that reason. And okay, now the main event. Tyron Woodley and Gilbert Burns. So we'll talk about this one. Do you want to pick yours first? Because
Tyron.
You like Tyron?
I like Tyron.
Okay. Marilyn likes Tyron because I do this funny. I have another YouTube channel.
Uncle John and Tyron.
Yeah, it's called Uncle John. It's actually called Uncle John, but it's you can find it if you go to Uncle John and Tyron, and you'll see.
You'll love Tyron.
Yeah, Tyron is a little. He's He's my son. Just go to it. Go to Uncle John and Tyron. You'll see my channel. Click on it. Subscribe, and then you'll see some funny shit.
Very silly.
Yeah. And then my niece also, who's not here today. I thought she was going to be here, but she went to a birthday party, so she'll be. Maybe I'll have her on the picks after the fights are done, and we'll go over them. But she's in a lot of my other channels. Actually, Marilyn's in a lot of them too. The Uncle John channel. Okay, so we got Tyron Woodley. Hasn't fought in, I think, 2 years.
Oh no.
Yeah, maybe one and let's see. I don't even know who the favorite is.
Hope he's been practicing.
They're pretty. Oh yeah, Tyron is a minus a 180. Gilbert is plus 160. And boy, am I going to make money on this one, because I'm going with Gilbert. I'm going with Gilbert Burns because he is tough. He has an 18-3 record. Tyron has a 19-4 record. I don't like that. Actually, it works out good for me because the odds are better. I would much rather have it though, even more, because Gilbert. This is going to be one of my best bets. Gilbert is going to win this fight. And so, for my best bets, I'm going with Gilbert. I'm going with Mackenzie Dern, Caitlin Chugagian, Tim Elliott, and Casey Kenny. And this is the first time that I've ever picked two girls in the same night as my best bets. If you remember last week, I had what's her name? Hill. I went against Hill, and I said because she just didn't. I knew it, and I even picked how it was going to end. That she was going to get that it was going to be a finish. I believe in the third round, and I even picked how it was going to. If you go back to my last video, you'll see that I picked how it was going to win, who was going to win, and how, and what round it was going to be in, and I had all three correct. And then actually these females are. I picked quite a few winners on these. So okay, so we got our 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got our 5 best bets, and if yeah, I'm not going to change anything on that. So we got our 5 best bets, and I also I'm not sure if I talked about it. Lewis Smolka and Casey Kenny. I say that one goes to the judges. So yeah, so that's all. So we're gonna end this, and we're gonna go at the end, and we're gonna see how Marilyn did, how I did, just picking the fights. But that's not gonna those don't count for our best bets. Now some of them might be in there, but pick those 5, and you're gonna make money. So that's it, and I will talk to you all on June. Let's see, how many days are in May? 31? Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll talk to you all on May 31st. This will be posted
next Sunday.
Next Sunday. The fights are on Saturday, May 30th. I will see you all on the 31st, Sunday.
And you all can decide, am I the winner?
Yep.
Or is John the winner?
Right. And we'll go from there. Good luck, everybody. And you're gonna make money if you stick with me. Trust me. I can't stress enough.
Okay.
I dropped my pen. Oh well. I'll see y'all next Sunday. All right. Peace, everybody. Bye, Marilyn.
Bye.